Mexico City and the Caracol Brigade are out on patrol.
Wow.
These volunteers support an NGO founded to help the Mexican capital's homeless population, and since the start of the year, one of their biggest challenges has been helping them to get the vaccinations they need. The only requirements for receiving a COVID-19 vaccine in Mexico are an official ID, often not a priority for the homeless, and proof of address, something which by definition those without a home won't have. And as some of the most at risk from the virus, as well as the most likely to spread infection, finding ways to vaccinate this vulnerable community is essential. They seek out those who qualify, currently those over 60, and try to register who they can. Thanks to their efforts, Luis Lara had his first shot last week, despite having no official identification. How they managed it, he says, was down to their persistence.
These workers have gone to great lengths. They are very aware of our situation as homeless people, and they are doing whatever it takes to make sure we get the vaccines we need. ID or no ID, migrant or resident, Mexican or foreigner. They help people who need it most, like me.
To get Luis his jab, El Caracol searched through public records to find his birth certificate, which they used to get him his first ever official Mexican government ID, and ultimately his vaccine. Yet his story has been one of the group's few victories. Of more than 70 homeless people Alexia Moreno and her team have identified as vaccine candidates since December, only 4 have received one.
It has been very difficult because around 25% of the people we deal with on the streets have never had their existence registered, even from birth. And there has been no strategy from the government in locating these people and taking them to vaccine centers.
As Mexico continues to struggle with COVID-19, it's often charitable organisations like these making a difference to the capital's worst off, before, during and beyond the pandemic. Alistair Baverstock, CGTN, Mexico City.